Greetings everyone. In today's video, we will view the dashboard on payments. Source of the data is Oracle Fusion Payable Payment Report. This dashboard enables Payment Manager to get answers to the various questions such as what is my total outflow by payment currency, like here USD and GBP. What is my outflow by business unit? Just click on it and it will update by ledger, by bank account, and even he can have the answers and overall outflow in a specific month, such as outflow in a particular month of October, December, November, and entirely if we want to also check like outflow by US one business unit or UK business unit. So just selecting and the data will get updated. Similarly, they can check by the check number, that is the volume. As we can see here, the in one particular UK business unit, 33 payments, 32 is GBP and 1 is USD. Overall is 271 in USD and 32 is GBP. Same thing can be done by just clicking on the dimension and the graph gets updated. Other questions can be who are my top 10 suppliers by payment amount. As of now, we can see here the top 10 suppliers are listed. If we select the USD, in the USD currency, the top 10 suppliers name are available here. The first staffing service contributes 32% of the total payment in USD. So overall, we can see here there are 44 suppliers. So total you have 59 suppliers, the payments are done, out of which 44 belongs to USD, and out of that 44, the top 10 supplier contributes 93% of your payments. Rest 34 contributes only 7% of the payment. So here we can see the total is 271 payments, out of which one third goes to top 10 suppliers. So here we can see a trend of the monthly outflow. So a payment manager may need to know what is my monthly outflow requirement and what is the volume of the payments that needed to be done from his side. So this particular graph will enable him to see that particular trend. So this is the trend in USD. For GBP we can see this. So as it is a demo data, so the entire month's data is not there, only September and December is there. But I hope you got the point that you can see this trend and actually plan what is my monthly outflow in each currency. And at the top we see the donut chart which represent these one single value, which shows that we have total 303 payments done, out of which the selected values here, so selection is done for USD and US1 US primary ledger. So 270 payments belongs to it. So like 89% of the payment goes in US1 primary ledger, and suppliers like 73% suppliers belong to this category. So further filtering like October 20, so we see here 46, like 15% of the payments are for one particular month. You can also make multiple selection either by clicking here and or use a control and click option. So you can see here 18.1 million has been done for this 3 months payment in USD, and it contributes 36%. So total was 50.5 million payments in USD for a US primary ledger, and 18.1 million goes to this three particular months. So I hope that as a payment manager, this dashboard will be very helpful to you. And the best thing is the data is from the Oracle seeded environment. So you don't need to do any testing on this data. You have already seen the high level overview of the dashboard for payment. Now what to expect further from this video? So we will see the step how to import data from Fusion Standard Report to Excel. And then we will see that there are certain limitation, like we can see here the format, it is not in the proper tabular format. The something as the header level, some dates are here, so I cannot filter or make any summarization on this report. So one is we need to make this data into proper tabular format. Second is this report runs on a single business unit. So business unit is a mandatory parameter, but when we want to see a data across multiple units, so this was the limitation in a standard report format. So that limitation will overcome. We will see some of the flexibility features in the dashboard. That is, as of now we have here some dimensions. If you want to add one more dimension like the country, and you want to see the payment by each supplier's country, so how that can be done, so that we will see. And add slicers, just like payment status, we have the payment month, file name. If I want to see or filter entire dashboard only by the payment status, only the negotiables or issued or cleared payments, so that how can we do it? Second is that analysis were limited. Now even there are certain more analysis that a payment manager would like to do, such as payment to supplier by each business unit, or what is the monthly payments done to a particular supplier in a given month. So if you need to see all of them, please continue with the video, or if you want to see a specific section only, then you can click on the chapter on the YouTube at the bottom on the scroll bar and go to the specific section only. So let's move towards the first step. So first, what you need to do is navigate to the monitor process and enter the report name Payables Payment Register. Enter the parameters. So first we can select only for one business unit, run for the one business unit. Once the report is completed normal, download the XML file and save on your folder. So once you have completed this for one business unit, go back and run this report for one more time for another business unit. So run this report for multiple times for multiple business units and save them in one same common folder. So once that is done, we will go towards the next step. So this is the file that will be available when you download from the YouTube link. So it will ask you for enable editing. It is a macro enabled file. So just click on the enable editing. So now we have a fully file available. Initially when you download, you will have everything blank. So parameter is blank. You will see the detail dump blank, and the dashboard also there is nothing available. So what we need is import the data, enter the name of the folder where you have saved all the XML files. I have entered here two particular XML files. Once I have entered the folder name, then I need to click on the import data. Then the background queries will run and it will populate the data here. So for this, in this particular folder, I have two XML files. The name is available here and I can see here the parameters which I have run. It's like 1 year data. So here, whenever we are selecting multiple files, it may be possible that you are selecting for same business unit two files. So please note that there is no overlapping date range. Duplicate data will be there. So please try to avoid those situations. And here one YouTube link is available. So if you want to, when you are working in this Excel file and have some issue and you want to see the video back, so click on this. Once you find this is okay, we can move towards the first issue that we have discussed. That was the data in the standard report were not in a tabular format. Now here you will get all the data in the proper tabular format. You can directly filter here. So that was the first point. Second, we were having a standard report format limitation that it does not shows the data across multiple business unit. Now here you can see there were two reports run and both of them are now available in under a single Excel file. I can see and filter for UK business unit or US business unit, or across both I can see the total payment to all the suppliers. Now let's move towards the third sheet, that is the DB sheet. So here no data is available. So to get the data here, I need to click on this refresh button. So now you can see the entire data is available. Now this screen in the Excel, there are certain like the top ribbon and the headers, that is I don't want to focus on that area. So what I need to click on this button, view full screen, and now the only relevant dashboard screen is available and I can as an end user just focus on the main area. If I want to use some of the Excel features, I click on this view, untick the view full screen, and then I will get this ribbon again. So we already have discussed all these scenarios. Now we want to increase this list. So let's say I don't want this branch, but instead of branch I want to have the information about this payment documents. So what I need is this spelling word. I need to come here and replace branch payment document, and now I select it is available by payment document. So that was a replacing portion. Even I want a branch also, and I want to add one more part just mentioned in the earlier, that I want to add the country. So what I need to do, I must be in this gray area and select and say insert one cell, not the entire row but just one cell down, and here I am just writing the word country. Payment by supplier country is available. Please note that here the word must match from the detail file heading. So if I have here like payment documents, so I need to ensure that the payment documents, the new field which I entered, is spelled correctly. Otherwise, it will give me an error that the field name does not exist in detail table. Please rectify the field name. So what I need to do is click on it and say document, and then if I move towards it, now it is visible and I can easily add any new dimension from the detail table. Next, now we will see how to add slicers. So like if I want to add here the payment status, so as of now we don't have the payment status here, but as we can see only one is there. I will add two slicers, payment status and country. Okay, first I need to just enable the Excel options, and I just selected this chart, and now the pivot chart options are available. Say insert slicer, we select country and payment status, adjust their height and select. Okay, it's one selected, second one can click, and now I need to ensure that whenever I select this, the dashboards on all this filter gets enabled. And then I go to report connections. Now here I can see I need to enable all these checkboxes except the one for full payment and total pay. The reason is that it is reflecting this total numbers, so I don't want to filter out that also, because I want to see total as it is. So now if we click on the US, now we can see that the suppliers from US are 131 out of 303, from Great Britain it's 20, and from France only one. So that was about the adding the slicers. You can place it the place at where you want and remove the one which you don't want. I'm removing it. And now we were talking about doing some more ad hoc analysis as the payment manager needs. So from this detail I can click and make a pivot onto the new worksheet. What we needed was suppliers and the business unit and payment amount. So it's available, and I can put the payment currency at the top on the USD. So now I can see this by the US currency wise. Want to sort out descending. Now same suppliers are there. Here the only 10 top 10 were there. If I want entire detail of all the suppliers, it's available now. And instead of by business unit, we can have a requirement to see by months. So I can move out the business unit and add the month. Remember, whenever you add month, it will group automatically. Just right click and say ungroup. Now the months are been available here. So this was some of the ad hoc analysis. If you come across any other ad hoc analysis that you assume that that will be helpful to the payment manager, please post down into the comment section. Let's summarize the step. Run the report and download the XML file. You need to run this for multiple times if you need data of multiple business units. Save the XML file on your system. Note down the folder path. Download the Excel file from the YouTube links. Enter the full folder path and click on the import data button, and the data will be populated in detail table. And click on the refresh button on the dashboard sheet to get the data in the pivot. So you need to press refresh every time when you make any changes in the detail table. If you have any requirement to convert XML or CSV data in Excel or create dashboard in Excel, please contact us on datainc.analytics@gmail.com. I hope this video was helpful to you and it will save your time. I will be waiting for your feedback. Please post the comments for this video. Thanks for giving your time. Have a nice day.